we're now treating 2 chickens. We noticed this morning we went down and gave Mr. Cock his injection and anti-inflammatory, that one of the Gold Brahmas was limping quite heavily, and we managed to catch her, and I checked her toes and her feet and her legs, and there wasn't anything obvious. What? I'm not talking to you. No, I'm not talking to you. And there's nothing. She, both legs feel the same. They're not hot. Her feet aren't hot. There was nothing obvious. So we put her down and left her, to get on with it. But she limped quite heavily around the garden. And then when we went down to put them to bed this evening, she was sitting in the outer run. And when she came in, she was using her wing out to balance her. So she's really off her foot. It was horrible because she looked like an injured bird. It looked like that she'd been attacked. And I know that she hasn't. I don't think she has. I didn't see anything on her. So we captured Mr. Cockerell, and gave him his second anti-inflammatory of the day, the Metacam. And then Mark, we managed, Mrs. One Claw. We caught the Gold Brahma, and Mark carried her up here, and I gave her some Metacam, and I will treat them both. I gave her a bit less than him. He's 5 kilos. The vet weighed him, and he's 5 kilos. And the prescription I've got is obviously for him at 5 kilos. So I've given her 2/3 of a dose of the syringe that I have. She took it okay. Cockerell's taking it okay. Oh, I got you. Nag me and then run away. There. That better? Well, I'll put up with this for a bit, Mum. So, yeah. So I think I felt the bottle, and I think I've probably got enough to do them both for 4 days. Where are you going now? What is it you wanted? Was it not this? So yeah, and we'll have to pick. Well, obviously we're going to have to pick her up to give her anti-inflammatories tomorrow. But I'll check her legs again and check her feet. And you're comfortable. I don't think it's bumblefoot. I looked up bumblefoot the other day, and it doesn't resemble bumblefoot, and bumblefoot doesn't create the very redness on their legs. So I don't think that he's got bumblefoot. I was reading somewhere that there's something that happens in spring when all the hormones start rising with the hens, that can, and obviously he has hormones, and it could be just a hormonal reaction. Because I'm trying to think, was he in pain? He was limping a little bit, but he didn't seem to be in a lot of pain. So it might be a hormonal thing. Who knows? But anyway, he's had his. I gave him an antibiotic injection this morning, trying to get subcutaneous, but I think I ended up in the base of a quill. It was really, really hard. But the problem is Mark's holding him, and I'm short, and I need to lift up some feathers to pull up some skin, and I'm getting all feathers up my nose, and I can't see. So I need to. Oh, for goodness sake! What time? It's only 9:10. So yeah, it wasn't easy, but we've done it, and we've got to do that for 5 days. Yesterday was day 1, today was day 2. So 3 more days with antibiotics and anti-inflammatory. We've got some betadine upstairs that Mark had when he was for his knee surgery. He had to have have a shower with betadine, and we've got that upstairs. So we'll bring that down tomorrow and then do a foot spar with betadine in a bucket. He did say that to us at the vet. I'll give you some disinfectant or something, antiseptic, that you can dilute and put in a bucket. And he didn't give it to us. So we'll do that tomorrow. Take down the bucket and bathe his foot. Tomorrow morning we'll do that. We picked up shopping. I'm absolutely off my feet today. Not like the hens. I am walking, but I felt like I had a sleeping sickness. All I wanted to do was go to sleep. I needed to buy bits and pieces. And I thought, if we go out and just buy bits and pieces in 2 days' time, I'll need to go out and buy more. So I did a proper shop online, which we went and collected. So Mark collected that, and I went in and bought the whole earth peanut butter that we'd run out of. And I wanted tahini that I couldn't buy online because I want to make hummus. And he'd run out of natural yogurt. And I wanted some more some sweet potatoes. I watched a woman yesterday making sweet potato wraps. So I thought I'll try those. And I watched somebody making red lentil wraps, and I tried those. I made those this evening. I didn't like them. I can't explain it, but I didn't like them. They worked fine. I made them okay. I added garlic, salt, paprika just to give them some sort of seasoning, but I think it was the texture. I find textures difficult, and if something, as opposed to the wrap, the Sans Gluten wrap that I've got, the old El Paso one, that has some substance and bite to it, I suppose I would say. But the lentil one didn't have that. So for me, it feels like I'm eating empty calories. Not that I count calories, but there's sort of an emptiness to it. So it's not very satisfying. I made them, and then I said to Mark, do you want one? So I made a sort of an omelette. So I put a little bit of omelette in there and some scallions, the green end of the spring onions. And I couldn't roll it up or fold it up because it was pliable, but I just couldn't fold it up. So it was really, really not very nice. So I'm not going to do that again. It was intriguing though, because you don't cook them, you just soak them. I soaked them all afternoon. So that was a bit intriguing. I bought mince meat, and I've bought sausage meat, and I'm going to make meatballs. I'll make a lot of meatballs. I like meatballs, but I don't like them to be all beef or all pork. I like them to be mixed. So I'll make meatballs, and then I can freeze some for a future event. And we'll have it with, I'll do meatballs and spaghetti. I've got some Sans Gluten spaghetti in the cupboard, I think. If not, I've got the quinoa spaghetti that was quite nice. So I'll do that for tomorrow. Sunday tomorrow. Today was Saturday, which is why it's going to be Sunday tomorrow. So yeah, Mark's had to do quite a bit. When we got back from shopping, I said to him, I'm not going to be able to help you unpack. So he unpacked. Do you want picking up again? Do you? You do know that Uncle Alfie left you some soup, but it's all gone. I don't know whether that's why you're nagging me so early. I bought back 2 sachets of beef soup, cat food, that obviously Joe was had no need for now, so I bought it back for her, and she lapped it up. But I think that's why she's nagging me at 9:15. Come here, yeah. So she thinks I'm going to the kitchen when I do that to go and pick her up. She wants me to go to the kitchen and give her treats. She's 2 hours early. Yes, I'm going to make meatballs tomorrow. And what else have I bought to make? I bought some sweet potatoes. I might try the sweet potato wraps. What else? I think that's probably it. Yeah, so poor Mark's had to work a bit harder today. I feel a bit bad about that, but I couldn't. Like I completely run out of spoons, and I even went to bed at 5:30 for an hour and a half because I just kept falling asleep. I'm awake now. I didn't sleep all of the 1.5 hours I was in bed, but I feel much better than I did. I don't know what that's about. It's been a lovely day. I sat out there outside for about 20 minutes and was just getting burnt, just getting far too hot. So I had to come back in. So it's been really, really warm. I don't know what they say that. Oh, excuse me. So 26. Is it still 26 out there now? Was 26, I would say. Gonna be 24 tomorrow, 15 on Monday, then 13 on Tuesday. So it's going to get very cold again. It's been like that for days now, or weeks. You know, really hot, really cold, really hot, really cold. But what we haven't had, I'm quite pleased, is that whole real cold snap that you get when everything's beginning to flower and everything's beginning to wake up for spring, and then all of a sudden there's like a massive cold snap that hits stuff. We haven't had that, and I'm looking at the 10-day forecast. I don't think we're going to have that, so that's good. The wisteria at the front it's really beginning to flower now, and if I remember tomorrow, I'll take a picture from above, because it's underneath our bedroom window, and there'll be a carpet of flowers underneath the window, but our shutters are closed quite a bit to keep the light out because it's so light. Is it lighter in the mornings now we've gone forward? Oh, it was lighter in the mornings. It's not so much now, I don't think. So, yeah. Anyway, that's an update from today. I continue to watch Holly the cafe boat. I'm really enjoying that. I'm going to come to the end soon of their vlogs, and they published one yesterday because I'm still catching up. They published one yesterday, and because they'd moved away from the boat and gone on into a house for a year, I think. They've just moved back to the boat, and it looks like they've got future projects. I think that they're going to buy themselves a house near the canal to do up. I think that's what they'll do. Anyway, so I'm still watching that to occupy my time. I haven't done any cloud video today because everything in the sky has been aircraft and vapor trails. And what looks pretty are the vapor trails where they've been caught in the wind, but they're not clouds. So I can hardly do a cloud video with that. But it's been absolutely busy with air traffic today. This isn't what you want, is it? But it is all you're getting. And just because I'm talking isn't that I'm talking to you, is it? I put some Advantix on her the other day. I brought that back from Joe's as well. Where are you headed? You getting down? Anyway, that's it for today, and see you again soon. Thanks for watching.